Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Meiraj Atif and I am a level 1 student at Rehan School Islamabad campus. So, viewers, as you know, I welcome with a new CallAnnie topic. So, today's topic is the ethics of artificial intelligence. So, let's start. Hello, ChatGPT. Can you hear me?
हाँ, बिल्कुल, मैं यहाँ हूँ और पूरी कोशिश
Please
करूँगा
speak
कि
in
तुम्हा
English.
Of course. I'll stick to English from here on. If there's anything else you need, whether it's about your spreadsheet or anything else, just let me know.
Okay, so I have a topic, the ethics of artificial intelligence. So, I have many questions. So, my first question is, what is mean by ethics in artificial intelligence? Give me
Great.
40 points on it.
Absolutely. So, ethics in artificial intelligence basically refers to the principles and moral considerations that guide how AI systems are designed, used, and governed. It includes ensuring fairness, avoiding bias, protecting privacy, ensuring transparency, and being accountable for AI decisions. If you'd like, I can break down specific aspects. Just let me know. Got it. I'll lay them out clearly one by one. Here we go. Definition of AI ethics. Importance of ethical AI in society. Fairness in AI decision making. Avoiding bias in AI algorithms. Transparency of AI systems. Explainability of AI decisions. Accountability for AI outcomes. Privacy protection in AI systems. Data security in AI. Informed consent in AI data use. Mitigating discrimination in AI models. Avoiding harm from AI decisions, human oversight in AI systems, ethical data sourcing for AI, addressing environmental impact of AI, bias detection and correction methods, ethical AI design from inception, inclusivity in AI development, cultural sensitivity in AI systems, AI's impact on employment and jobs, ethical use of AI in surveillance, AI in autonomous weapons and warfare, AI in healthcare ethics, AI in education and equity, AI in criminal justice, AI in finance and lending ethics, protection against AI manipulation or deception, AI in hiring and recruitment ethics, AI's role in news and media bias, ethical AI in marketing and advertising, AI in social media content moderation, digital divide and access to AI for public good and social justice, human dignity in AI interactions, long-term societal impact of AI, preventing AI monopolies and ensuring competition, AI literacy and public understanding, ethical AI research and collaboration, regulation and governance of AI, ongoing ethical reflection as AI evolves. Let me know if you'd like to discuss any of these points in more detail.
Okay. Okay, ChatGPT, great answer. So my next question is, why is ethics important in AI development?
That's a really great. Of course. So ethics is vital in AI development because AI systems are increasingly influencing major aspects of society, from hiring decisions to healthcare, law enforcement, and even everyday consumer choices. Without ethical guidelines, AI could perpetuate or even amplify existing biases, cause harm to individuals or groups, or erode trust in technology. Ethical AI ensures that systems are fair, transparent, and accountable so they align with human values and protect individual rights. This trust is essential for the long term adoption of AI, ensuring it serves the broader good, avoids unintended consequences, and respects human dignity. Ultimately, without ethics, AI risks being a powerful tool used irresponsibly, while ethical development steers it toward positive impact for all. Absolutely. I'll give you a detailed breakdown line by line. Got it. You need a full list of 40 distinct points. Let me carefully lay them out for you one by one with a long explanation for each. AI impacts society at large, influencing daily life decisions. Without ethics, AI can reinforce societal biases, leading to unfair outcomes. AI decisions can affect human rights, so ethical standards protect these rights. Trust in AI depends on transparency. Users need to know how decisions are made. Ethical AI ensures fairness, so all groups are represented and treated equally. AI can automate critical processes, ensure these processes don't harm people. Ethical AI considers privacy, ensuring personal data is protected from misuse. AI systems often use vast amounts of data. Ethics guide how that data is collected and used. Accountability is crucial. Developers must be responsible for AI impacts. AI can perpetuate discrimination. Ethical frameworks reduce this risk. AI in hiring or credit scoring must be fair to avoid discriminatory outcomes. Ethics guide AI design from the beginning to ensure inclusivity. Without ethics, AI risks amplifying existing societal inequalities. AI in healthcare can save lives, but ethical concerns ensure it doesn't replace human judgment unfairly. In education, AI must be used ethically to avoid bias in learning opportunities. AI ethics help ensure that automation doesn't displace workers without safety nets. Ethical AI ensures that AI-driven surveillance respects civil liberties. AI systems should avoid manipulative practices in marketing or social media. AI ethics push for human-centered AI, technology that serves, not displaces humans. Ethical AI ensures that AI can be audited so decisions are traceable and explainable. AI in law enforcement must be ethically designed to avoid racial or social profiling. Ethics ensure AI systems don't infringe on freedom of speech or expression. AI must be developed with a global perspective, ensuring it works fairly across cultures. Ethical frameworks help prevent AI from being used for mass manipulation or disinformation. AI ethics are important for long-term sustainability, ensuring tech growth doesn't outpace human values. AI can create efficiencies, but ethics ensure these efficiencies don't come at a human cost. AI ethics ensure data used in AI is not exploited unfairly or misrepresented. Must respect human dignity, ensuring that technology does not dehumanize people. Ethics in AI foster public trust, ensuring people believe AI serves them well. AI must be inclusive so it works with people with diverse needs, backgrounds, and abilities. Ethical AI prevents monopolization, ensuring AI tools aren't concentrated in a few powerful hands. Ethical AI considers environmental impact. AI requires energy, so sustainability matters. Ethics ensure that AI doesn't exploit a vulnerable population.
Okay, ChatGPT. So my next question: Can AI system makes moral decision?
That's a really thoughtful question. Yes, AI systems can indeed carry moral. Of course, let me lay out 40 points on how AI systems can incorporate moral dimensions. AI systems reflect the values embedded by their designers. They can make decisions that affect human well-being and dignity. AI's moral dimension is shaped by data. Biased data can lead to unjust outcomes. AI must align with ethical principles like fairness and justice. AI can prioritize human welfare, but only if designed with moral intent. Autonomous AI actions can have moral consequences for individuals. Ethics help ensure AI prioritizes human rights and freedoms. Moral agency is debated. AI isn't a moral agent, but humans must take moral responsibility. AI can exacerbate moral dilemmas if it bypasses human judgment. Ethical AI prioritizes respect for human autonomy. AI must consider potential harm, especially to marginalized groups. A moral design ensures AI supports human flourishing, not harm. AI and surveillance raises moral concerns about privacy invasion. AI's moral dimension involves balancing efficiency with ethical restraint. AI can perpetuate injustice. Human values must be central to AI's moral framework. AI moral decisions must be transparent so people can see what's happening. Ethical AI frameworks help designers recognize moral risks early. AI's moral dimension ensures it respects human diversity and values. Moral AI design prevents human oversight in the loop. AI systems can make moral trade offs, ethics help weigh them carefully. Moral AI encourages empathy, decisions consider human experiences. It must be designed to avoid exploiting moral uncertainty. AI can uphold fairness by aligning its goals with moral values. AI's moral risks require continuous human monitoring and adjustment. AI can become morally complex in global settings, requiring cross cultural ethical standards. AI must respect human dignity, never reducing people to data points. Ethical AI frameworks help avoid weaponization of AI in morally sensitive fields. AI systems can embody moral hazards if unchecked. Ethics prevent reckless use. AI moral design ensures that AI serves all, not just the powerful. Moral AI can protect against exploitative practices like labor abuses. AI must be transparent so users understand the moral trade offs being made. AI can reflect moral progress if guided by evolving ethical standards. AI ethics ensure moral consistency, so AI decisions align with human moral reasoning. Ethical AI ensures that technology advances alongside moral progress. AI systems require human moral input to navigate ambiguous situations. AI ethics guide the development of AI that reinforces societal good, not harm. AI must be designed to promote human flourishing as a moral priority. Ethical AI is adaptable. It evolves with changing moral expectations. Ultimately, embedding moral reasoning in AI ensures technology uplifts, not undermines human values.
Okay, great, ChatGPT. So my next question is, what is transparency important in AI?
Great follow up. Transparency in AI is crucial because it builds trust. When people understand how AI systems make decisions, they can feel confident that those decisions are fair and unbiased. Transparency also allows developers and auditors to spot mistakes or biases, ensuring AI is accountable. Without transparency, AI can operate like a black box, and that secrecy risks reinforcing distrust or even harm. So, transparency is a cornerstone. It ensures AI serves society openly, responsibly, and ethically.
Okay,
Um,
ChatGPT, great. So my next question is, how does AI affect human rights?
that's a really important question. AI affects humanity in a ton of ways, both positive and negative. On one hand, it can boost productivity, improve healthcare outcomes, personalize education, and solve complex problems. On the other hand, it can also automate jobs, exacerbate inequality, or make decisions that dehumanize people if not handled carefully. So, how we design, deploy, and govern AI really shapes whether it enhances or diminishes human flourishing.
Okay, okay, ChatGPT. So my next question is, how does the BIS enter AI system?
Great question. Bias can enter AI systems in a few ways. Often it's because the data used to train these models reflects historical inequalities or human biases. If the training data is skewed, the AI will replicate those patterns. Bias can also creep in through flawed algorithm design or when certain groups are underrepresented during development. So, identifying and mitigating bias early, like by diversifying data, testing models, and auditing results, is key to ensuring fairness in AI.
Okay, great. So my next question is,
Of course, I'm ready.
okay,
Go
so my
ahead with your
next, can AI ever be completely unbased? Give me.
that. Absolutely. I'll lay out 40 points, each one addressing aspects of whether AI can ever be completely unbiased. AI bias arises primarily from human design data. Historical data often carries inherent biases from society. AI systems are only as unbiased as the data they're trained on. Even with perfect data, human interpretation and labeling can introduce bias. AI models learn patterns. If bias patterns exist, AI mirrors them. Bias can creep in from selection bias in data sampling. Socioeconomic data, if skewed, will make AI decisions reflect those inequalities. Even small unobserved biases in data can cascade in large AI systems. Algorithmic choices like weighting features can introduce hidden bias. AI outcomes are probabilistic, so even small biases can produce large effects. Bias often surfaces in high stakes areas like lending, justice, or hiring. AI bias is context dependent. What's fair in one context may not be in another. Humans interpret AI decisions, so moral judgment is still necessary. Transparency reduces bias risks by making decision pathways visible. Ethical AI frameworks help spot and correct biases during development. Diverse teams designing AI can spot biases that homogeneous teams miss. Biased audits before deployment can catch unfair patterns. AI can never be fully biased, but it can be continuously improved. Bias mitigation requires ongoing monitoring as environments change. AI can amplify bias if feedback loops reinforce unjust practices. AI systems are scalable. Once biased, they impact millions rapidly. Moral responsibility lies with developers who must guard against bias. AI in law must be scrutinized because biased AI could unjustly punish people. Even well intentioned AI may produce bias if not rigorously tested. Bias can emerge in reinforcement learning if rewards align with biased outcomes. Regular recalibration as data evolves. Bias is also cultural. What's considered fair differs across societies. AI ethics must evolve to address new sources of bias as technology advances. Bias can manifest in subtle ways, like how options are prioritized. AI must be designed to minimize disparate impacts so no group suffers systematically. AI fairness requires diverse input data sources to prevent overgeneralization. Bias mitigation must be a continuous effort. AI is never a one-and-done solution. Human oversight is essential. AI may highlight patterns, but people must judge fairness. AI bias can disproportionately affect minorities who are already marginalized. Transparency in AI helps identify biases so they can be addressed and corrected. Bias in AI can perpetuate injustice if left unchecked. AI fairness must be a core design principle, not an afterthought. Bias detection tools must be built into AI development pipelines. AI must be continually evaluated across different demographics to detect bias. Ultimately, while we may never eliminate.
Okay, ChatGPT creates. So my next question is, how does training data affect fairness?
Of course, let me give you 40 points, each explaining how training data affects fairness. Training data forms the foundation for AI decision making. If training data is biased, AI outcomes will also be biased. Diverse training data ensures representation of all groups. Underrepresented groups in training data will lead to underperformance for those groups. Imbalanced data skews AI to all majority groups. If historical discrimination is encoded in data, AI perpetuates it. Data quality directly affects fairness. Poor quality data skews results. Bias labels in training data embed incorrect assumptions. Data should reflect a broad spectrum of real world scenarios to ensure fairness. Missing data about certain groups leads to exclusion and unfair treatment. Synthetic or artificially balanced data can help correct some fairness issues. Bias in training data is often invisible until AI is deployed. Fairness metrics must be applied to evaluate AI performance across demographics. Data diversity ensures AI can generalize fairly across contexts. If training data lacks contextual richness, AI fairness suffers. Data pre-processing can correct some biases before training. Fairness requires intentional data curation, not just random collection. Training data should be monitored to catch shifts that might affect fairness. Data volume alone isn't enough. Quality and diversity matter. AI must be trained on diverse demographics to avoid group-specific disadvantages. Training data biases can remain hidden if not thoroughly tested. Depends on how representative training data is of the real world. Undersampling majorities or oversampling minorities can rebalance data. Data should be collected ethically so all groups are fairly represented. Fairness requires training data to reflect both current and future populations. If training data is too narrow, AI generalization fails, hurting fairness. Data annotation must be unbiased. Subjective labeling introduces bias. If training data is outdated, AI may produce unfair or obsolete predictions. Data should reflect intersectional identities, e.g., race, gender, etc. Bias in training data reduces trust in AI systems if people feel misrepresented. Data labeling must be accurate and consistent to avoid bias. Fairness is a function of both input data diversity and model design. AI must be trained on dynamic data so it stays relevant and fair over time. AI trained on biased data can create self-fulfilling prophecies, reinforcing inequality. Fairness requires balancing multiple groups, not just majority or minority groups. Data should be regularly updated so AI adapts to demographic shifts. Without diverse data, AI risks creating digital redlining where some groups are systematically disadvantaged. Fairness in AI depends not just on quantity of data, but the breadth of scenarios it covers.
Okay, ChatGPT. So my next question, how does training data affect? Okay, what is algorithm discrimination?
Great follow-up. Of course, I'll give you 40 points on what algorithmic discrimination is and how it works. Algorithmic discrimination occurs when AI systems produce biased outcomes. These biases can disadvantage certain groups based on race, gender, or socioeconomic status. Discrimination happens when the algorithm unfairly favors one group over another. It can arise from biased data, which skews the algorithm's decisions. If the training data reflects historical inequalities, the algorithm reproduces them. Discrimination can happen even when the designers don't intend it. Algorithms may treat people differently based on proxy variables like zip code standing in for income. Discriminatory algorithms might affect hiring, loan approvals, or law enforcement. Even neutral seeming algorithms can embed societal stereotypes. The feedback loop can reinforce discrimination. Biased decisions get repeated. The lack of transparency in algorithms makes discrimination harder to detect. Proxy variables can unintentionally group people unfairly. Discrimination harms marginalized communities by denying them opportunities. Fair algorithms must be carefully tested for disparate impact. Discrimination erodes trust. Discrimination erodes trust in AI and technology. Legal frameworks like anti-discrimination laws apply to AI decisions. Some groups are disproportionately affected, like minorities or low-income individuals. Discriminatory algorithms can result in unequal access to services. Fairness in algorithms requires a deliberate design process, not an afterthought. Algorithmic discrimination often emerges in complex automated systems. Discrimination may occur even if the training data was initially fair. Model behavior matters. Without fairness constraints, algorithms may optimize for efficiency over equity. Discrimination reduces the social benefits AI could otherwise provide. Fairness requires algorithms to be tested across multiple demographic groups. Algorithmic discrimination can worsen existing inequalities if not addressed. Fair algorithms require
Okay,
ongoing
great. So
adjustment.
my next question is: should AI decision be audited regularly?
That's a really important question. Yes, most experts argue that AI should be regulated. AI decisions can have huge impacts on people's lives, whether in finance, healthcare, or criminal justice. So without regulation, there's a real risk of harm. Regulation can set ethical boundaries, enforce transparency, and ensure accountability. At the same time, it's important that regulation is adaptable so it keeps pace with fast evolving AI technology, balancing innovation with protection.
Okay, so with this was our colony. I hope you like it. See you in another colony with the new topic. So Allah Hafiz, Pakistan Zindabad.